Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Number 37, the Delaware-born hurler gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Philadelphia.
First offering on its way. Underway now. As the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Segura on third. Hernandez at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 4, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 8 home runs and 32 driven in. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Cooper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Lewis Brinson sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 309 is the average entering play. And even 20 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 4th.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Marlins get one back thanks. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Behind 0-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled away. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Ready on 0-2. Grounded to first. A throw to the plate. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And he'll get in there safely.
The bat, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I wanted to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He'll start this one at 269. 23 homers and 75 RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate with the big. Standing in, Brian Anderson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Velasquez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside. 3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting in.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Segura onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now, number 37, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, 1-1.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. Now the 2-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready on 1-2. This is skied out toward right. Cooper is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball one. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First delivery to him on the way.
The center fielder.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Wow, all I know is any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Vince Velasquez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A ball and a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Count is 1-2.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. To 1-2 now. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is low, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Set to deliver on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And it's fouled away. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two pitch is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. He stays alive, still 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Segura for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Garrett Cooper.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
Ball 2.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Peter O'Brien. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, number
Too
7.
high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. In his career, Franco brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses inside, 1-0. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The count now at 2-1. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Cooper will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. O'Brien will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Juan Nicasio, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Nicasio tossed a little over 85 innings so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The average at 284 to begin play. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Fastball well outside. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the making so far.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Diaz would be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in, Diaz. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch. Caleb Smith gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Ramos is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. To second for one, on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 9-1. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Jorge Alfaro is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Jose Osuna will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Franco has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is line to left. McCutcheon is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson. He was a double play victim last time around. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Ball 3-1. Peter O'Brien would be next. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Marlins. Jose Osuna will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first.
7th inning, ready to roll. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Brinson is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Cooper moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 4.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. 0-1 the count. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Phils bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Franco is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. John Birdie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Nick Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Anderson, a right-hander, going 6'5". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. The pitcher, Jose Alvarez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Cooper has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. And the lead stays. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 delivery.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs on and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Grounded back up the middle. Riddle has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Rhys Hoskins will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And it's 1-1. Hit hard to short. 1 there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Brinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. But a good play by the first baseman to speed. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Next will be Jose Osuna, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Marlins down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Giles is ready. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 12-2, the final score in this ball game.